So the name of your business is, for this session is, I make $1 million a day, LLC.
Okay.
So explain to me where your mind is, and then I'll answer the question. So I'm gonna answer it with a question. Explain to me where your mind is. How are they gonna subpoena, I make $1 million a day, LLC? How would they subpoena your company? Go.
Okay. My evil brass thief knows that I have company name $1 million a day, She's gonna tell so-and-so in child support, go subpoena this motherfucker. Here's the name of $1 million a day,
So, okay, I'm just confused. So, to answer my question, you're saying they're gonna subpoena you personally?
Yeah, like she says, I know $1 million a day,
Oh,
subpoena.
okay, so that's answering my question. So they're gonna subpoena you?
Yes.
Okay. So okay, hold on. So they're gonna subpoena you, and then what are you gonna do with the subpoena?
Don't know. What do I do with the subpoena? What do I do with the subpoena?
Okay, first of all, your administrative officer handles all that. They shouldn't have never gave it to you in the first place. You don't know when you're even gonna go back to the office.
Okay.
You don't even know.
Okay.
Y'all closed down for the year. Y'all the type of business that y'all work from January to July. Y'all will reopen next year in January. So the office administrator took all the stuff with him, and he leaves and go home to Guatemala. I don't know when I can't get in touch with him. It's your business. You can do anything you want with your business. They could subpoena, I make $1 million a day, LLC, all they want. But the fact of the matter is, it's your company. And because it's your company, you have people in place to handle that. And subpoenaing you was not the proper thing to do. If I wanted to subpoena McDonald's, will I go in there and give it to the janitor?
No.
All right, so they need to subpoena the corporate office.
Correct.
That's not you.
No.
Okay. Did that answer your question?
Yes, it did. It did. And,
so here's what I'm getting at. I have helped thousands of men that didn't understand that narrative. They understood it's my business from the perspective of it's my business, so I need to tell you all of my business. I'm here to tell you right now, here on the 10th of July, 2023, if you don't get nothing out of this consultation that I taught you is, the only people you should be telling your business to is the IRS and the people that is doing a bank transaction. That's it.
That's pretty much all I do. I mean, my ex-girlfriend, she knows the name of my business. She's sick because I've taken her out. We've gone on business vacations because I had business in that state. And yeah, we did some nice things, but I've never told her, I've done this for this amount. But she knows. She's seen the lifestyle we live. So, I know she's going to try to do some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I know she is.
Well, that's listen, my child's mom, Atia LaShawn Bradley, had my Dun and Broadstreet report. And he made $130,000 a year. And when she said that, she gave the information to the judge, and the judge said, how about that, Mr. Smith? And you know what I said?
What did you say?
I said, Your Honor, how about what? What is she insinuating? See, with me, no, you're going to ask me a question. I'm not just going to start the blabbing. I said, how about what, Your Honor? What exactly is she insinuating? The judge said, I don't know. I said, but you asked me a question, so you have to know, right? You have to know. If you're asking me a question, if you're just going to throw his business made $130,000 last year, and you're not going to attach a question with it, what you're assuming is I'm going to get to talking like somebody that got caught in the mob. So I said, what is she insinuating, Your Honor? I don't know. Okay. Tell Ms. Bradley to notify the people that own that company. I plead the Fifth Amendment to any further questions pertaining to that company.
Okay. Now, can a family law judge say, well, I think you're hiding money and I'm going to believe her and you're going to pay this? Can they do that?
No. And he won't say that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's unconstitutional to say, I think you're hiding money. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. If you think I'm hiding money so grand, what did I have for breakfast this morning? What's my favorite cereal? Since you think you know what I'm doing. I'll attach a story to go along with what you're just saying. I got pulled over by the cops one time. And I had a lot of signs in my car because I was out posting yard signs for my business. And the state police said, well, why do you have all those signs in your car? As I'm doing my investigation, I see that it appears though you are out putting out signs. I said, you caught me on Route 280. You didn't catch me putting out signs. I said, so you didn't even know these signs was in the car. I said, but let's go with your theory. I said, it don't matter if I had a refrigerator in this car. I said, what's that got to do with anything? And I said, what do you mean your investigation? You just pulled me over 2 minutes ago and you're in a full-blown all-out investigation? Next question. I just looked at him and laughed, snickered, like, man, next question, man. Don't do that nonsense with me. So here's what I'm saying in parallel to answer your question. That's not how law works. If you ever watch a show and you hear an attorney cross-examining a witness, and an attorney says, you went to that house to, oh, you know what? Let's go with, did you see the movie, what's the gentleman, Tom Cruise?
The Firm?
No, not The Firm. When he was a Lieutenant Caffey.
A Few Good Men?
There you go, A Few Good Men.
Yeah.
So in that movie, I'm gonna take you right to the scene when he said, "You cut them boys loose." You did, and he says, "You don't have to answer that." And he said, "Lieutenant Caffey, you don't have to answer." Then the colonel said, "I'll answer the question." And then he said, "You want to beg? You want me to stand there with my rifle?" That's when he went into that speech, if you've seen the movie. That's what, you want me on that wall, because you this and that. He said, okay. And then what he didn't realize is that he was so arrogant in talking, he introduced another question. He said, okay, are we clear? He said, Chris, are we clear? Okay, just one other question. If Santiago was in no danger, why wasn't he, if you give orders and they were clear and you said, okay, we can have them read it back. You said, I said, danger, is you clear? You said, Chris, is clear. Yeah, I know what I said. He said, if Santiago wasn't in any danger, why did he need to be transferred? Then he started to talk. Well, what happened is, what I'm saying is, you can't lead the witness. You cannot do that. You can't. That's why when Tom Cruise was saying, you cut those, he was trying to tell him what you did. You can't do